Excuse me, pardon.
Hello.
So, you heard anything about any, bounty hunters in these parts?
I don't know.
Yeah, I was just, wondering.
Okay, goodbye.
Alright, howdy folks, and welcome on back to
Howdy.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Hello, sir. Hey, partner. Hey.
Is that hand yours blue, partner?
Watch your step.
Sorry, don't mind me. I'm actually looking around at the different NPCs to see if there's like a hat I would really like to have. Because last time I was playing Red Dead 2, yesterday, I don't know how it happened, but I accidentally just like upset a couple of fellas who started to beat me up, and one of them had like a nice blue fedora, and I'm looking for that. Cause like I don't know, like a lot of the people in Saint Denis have like really good, really cool hats. Shut up, man. Where it's like, you know, I wish some of these hats were available for Arthur Morgan to either keep or to, you know, buy at the store. Like, it's in the game. He can wear, like, he can wear that black bowler hat with the, kind of the, I don't know, with the white tie around it. I kind of do want that bowler hat, but I don't know if it would look good, though. You know?
What are you doing?
That fella is a trifling old
You tough, huh? Move!
Oh, there's a cop right there. Looks like I'm gonna be in trouble. Oh, hey, Elizabeth. I was wondering who was commenting. I'm wonderful. How are you?
Oh, Lord!
Don't mind me. Oh, that's great.
What on earth are you playing at?
Nothing, ma'am. I'm just trying to avoid. That's exactly what I was trying to avoid.
Son of
At least give me the chance to surrender. I was just trying to hide, and you know, you opened fire on me. I don't think that's appropriate conduct, mister. You know? Don't you believe in forgiveness? Don't you believe in second chances, you know? What about Jesus? Didn't he forgive? Shouldn't you guys be like him? Or should you just shoot me to death, huh? That's fair. I would be pretty intimidated if I saw a man just walking into bullets and shrugging them off. Well, now the real question is, should I bother looking around for a hat? Because that's the trouble that was cause for me. I don't know. Can we ever
You
be
must be damn
daytime?
stupid if you think
Hard
you
to
can come
tell
back
what
here.
everyone's hat looks like in the dark at night.
Look out, mister.
You out of your damn mind?
Well, Arthur Morgan could have been a zombie if Rockstar did Undead Nightmare 2. That would have honestly been really neat to see. But there's no zombies in this game. There's a vampire. I killed him last time. That's why I have this cool knife.
Watch your step.
Do I want this guy's hat? Do I want that guy's hat? I would like this lady's hat, but I don't think Arthur Morgan can wear that hat.
Good day.
Morning to you, sir.
Morning. Don't mind me, I'm just looking at your hat.
Look out!
Sorry. These cowboys, I'm tired of them riding through the streets.
Saint-Denis never used to be this bad.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Lawman, a couple of counties over. See it.
You won't believe this. Another train robbery up on the Granite Pass. No, that's
Well, this is the 1800s, and it is a big city. I assume all these people are just kind of casually doing a little bit of coke, and I'm not talking about the soda.
Morning, sir.
Why is like everybody with this kind of hat? Like, there's always a smudge. Like on the top right. It's weird to see. Alright, well, I'm gonna stop looking at people's hats thinking about stealing one. Ooh, that's kind of nice.
Out of the way!
I'm just gonna get my own hat. Whoops-a-daisy.
Move next time.
You back.
Good to be back, partner. I definitely didn't just trample a woman as I came in here. Must have been some other, you know, sick-looking man. Oh, by the way, how's my mic volume? Am I too loud? Maybe. Huh? Oh, look, I have this hat back. Upon closer inspection, I'm not the biggest fan of it. Oh, thanks. Alright. Go for that. Not the best outfit in the world, but I don't know. I like this. It's a simple thing. I want to keep the chaps. Champs, no chaps. Am I able to take off the gloves? I can't. Can I change the gloves? I can change the gloves. Well, give me these ones. Oh, that's neat. Bandit. And bandit. Now, yeah, take it I probably can't change the shirt. Even though the shirt isn't supposed to look like this.
I only stock the best in my
I mean,
shop.
in
Buy from
some
me,
lighting,
and
it
you'll
looks
never
fine, but
be
then
disappointed.
to like go
Thanks for your
outside,
assistance.
it's like it's not supposed to look like that. It's
Good morning.
supposed to look a little bit different.
Hey, mister.
I will say though, this is slick. You know, like pretty much all the other fedoras are kind of bad, at least like color coordinating wise. But like this fedora matches super nice with this jacket.
Hello. Good day, dear.
Morning to you, Pot.
Also, I'm not saying that the like shirt itself looks bad. In some ways, it looks better than it does normally, but it just looks this way because it's not like being properly rendered. Anyway, I think it's about time I did me a mission. But what mission? I don't know. Could go do Micah's, could go do that one, could go talk to 80th Downs, could go talk to Charlotte. Yeah, you know what? Take me there so I can just go to Annisburg.
Keep out of my way.
I gotta say, I do feel kind of bad because I titled this Interesting Morality Red Dead Redemption 2, but like, I don't know, I don't feel like talking about it at all. I really only titled it that because last time when I was playing the game, I talked about the morality of these games, which I think is like pretty interesting, you know? And you kind of see like a theme in between all of like Rockstar's other games. And also poor Arthur. Annisburg. Where like if you take the game Bully for instance, like I mean sure you can go out of your way to like bully kids, but like if you just do all the main missions, like the whole game is about like stopping bullying and kind of pointing out the like why people bully, and then like also like treating bullies like people. I don't know, I think Bully's a really interesting game where it's not just like, oh, bullying is bad, but like it's a bit deeper than that, but like ultimately that's what it's about. And it's funny because the game's called Bully, and then the whole premise is like you play as a bully in a school.
And here we are. Thanks for that, partner. All the best.
I didn't expect my sideburns to grow, so now Arthur looks a little weird. Looks a bit scruffy.
Come on now, boy.
But hey, that's alright. I think he's looking just fine for this mission I'm about to do.
I said, hell, even a blind hog finds an acorn every once in a while.
Hey, you want company, boys?
Sure, because I want to be pissing needles tomorrow.
Mrs. Down.
Go away. Just go away.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, but well,
Well, you're sorry. Yeah, I heard you.
but, I mean, well, this country is man unleashed. That's the thing, and it ain't my fault any more than it's anyone
Man
else.
unleashed? Then unleash goodness. Not just hell's feeble brothers, sir.
But how? I mean, all I know how to do is fight, guess. I was set free to fight. Where's your son, Mrs. Down?
Or where you think. Down the mine. Until he gets sick. Which won't be long, given how hard they work him. See, foremen don't like him, so he gets the worst of it.
Maybe I could go.
Well, maybe you could just leave us all alone. Maybe. Maybe you could just go fight some other battle.
Come on, pal.
Hey, boy. Hey, boy, your mom's a whore, little boy.
Be quiet, Mr. Dockery.
Oh, your mom's a whore, and that's a goddamn fact. Hey, anybody want to get lucky?
Why don't you shut up?
Who's this, your daddy?
My daddy died. And this man, he killed him. What are you doing here?
Leave the boy alone.
Why'd you kill his daddy? You after his mama?
Stop bullying the boy.
Get out of my business, mister.
Leave the boy alone,
Or what?
or I'll kill you too.
You couldn't kill no one. Look at you, all ragged and sick and weak. Clear off, you goddamn hermit. Clear off! You and the horse son here.
Take your hands off me! Can't back away now!
Hit me then! Let me go! Just give him back to me.
Now who's next? Let the boy go. Let him go! Come with me. Shame on you. He's just a goddamn boy! Let's get you out of here.
They're gonna kill me. Now I got no job and they're gonna kill me.
I've got some money. You and your mama can go someplace nice.
Well, why are you doing this?
I don't know. Listen, take this. All of it. Try and talk to your mama and get out of here. Now run.
I'll try.
Good boy. I don't want to see you here again.
All right there. You got any business at the mine?
I'm looking for an Arthur Londonderry. I was told he works here.
Londonderry? Oh, you'll want to speak to the foreman. He's down in the pit.
Yeah, I don't know. It is like a really sad thing where like, kind of a big thing with Arthur's character is he is just this intimidating person. But then towards the end of the game, when he starts getting sick, people like think he's like, "Oh, you're weak now. You can't do anything." But no,
Morning, Dick.
Arthur Morgan's a fighter. He ain't gonna give up. He ain't gonna go quietly into the night.
Arthur Londonderry. Is he here?
I'm sorry, feller, but you're too late. Arthur's dead.
The man's dead. What's wrong with you?
Oh, boy, you can't exactly beat it out of him now, can you? You might get something off his widow just across from Butcher's Creek, but I'd hurry. You ain't gonna be the only one a-knocking.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Hey, I ain't the godforsaken moneylender.
On your way now. This here's private property.
All right, simmer down.
Seek salvation. Maybe you shall find peace. Cut the blind. Maybe you shall see.
Alrighty. I think I'm gonna stop by camp right quick. But yeah, but before I started this live stream, and my PlayStation was being a little difficult about letting me start up Red Dead Redemption 2, was watching this really good video called Morality and BoJack Horseman, I think. Yeah, by Sloan Stowe. But really great video. I don't know, I love BoJack Horseman, one of my favorite TV shows. And it's actually really good. Like I don't know, like almost kind of the very first point that the person making it made was she was discussing the character of Princess Carolyn, and it was kind of like in a light I'd never really thought about Princess Carolyn.
Well, I'm glad she shot her. She deserved it. And truth be told, I never liked her anyway. And she betrayed us.
You don't know that.
She told us.
She was in love. She would have said anything.
Who knows what she did or didn't do? What do you think, Arthur?
If she betrayed us, if she really did, well, it's a bad business either way. But I'm confused like both of you.
She had to go. It's bad, but...
Dilly, I do believe you got a cold heart.
Now, you know that ain't true.
Of course it ain't, but I'm scared.
Me too. Me too.
I just don't think Molly could have told him that much.
If she told them where we are, that's enough.
True. I don't know what to tell you, Mary Beth. Things are tense right now.
So, how do we fix this?
I ain't sure. Really ain't. We'll work something out.
Well. This is a really sad conversation.
Why are you doing all this stuff behind Dutch's back, Arthur? Why?
It ain't like that.
What was true? You're undermining us all, just when it matters the most.
Who said that? Micah? Dutch?
Doesn't matter who said it, it's true. Come on, man. Right now, be strong. Be together.
I'm trying.
Try harder.
Anyway, I won't disturb you.
Okay, Arthur.
Oh, yeah. BoJack Horseman's also made me cry. Oh, yeah. Grab this letter.
Dear sir, you were once very kind to...
I've played the game enough times. I don't need to hear the letter be read aloud.
Hello, Arthur.
My lady.
I will say, I do think that's kind of an interesting detail, is that, like, when letters are read, like, in Arthur's head, I assume this is what he's doing, but he pictures, I don't know, maybe it's just like a narrative stylistic decision, but I always think it's like part of Arthur's character that when he's reading a letter, he kind of imagines it in the voice from the person who sent it. Because, like, the same thing happens with Mary's letters. Which is, like, I don't know, it is kind of an odd thing, because, like, can you even do that? Because, I mean, I don't know if I can, because I feel like most of the time when I read things with, like, my own kind of internal voice, you know? Like, I have my voice that I have out loud, but then I have the voice that's in my head, and it's like, I don't know, I can maybe picture somebody sounding differently than me, but most of the time if I'm just reading something, I'm, like, reading it in my own head voice. I don't know, that's weird. Like, yeah, I think for the most part, like, it takes effort for me to, like, picture somebody's voice. And, like, sometimes I will if, like, you know, if I'm reading, like, a narrative book and it's like, this person has a voice that sounds like this, you know? But a majority of the time, I'll just read things kind of in my own voice. But, actually, no, that's not true. Because I do give different people different voices, because I don't know, I'll be honest, I spent like all day today just in my bed reading a nice fun little manga, and like, I don't know, like the, I don't know, it's weird, it's like, it's not like an extreme difference between like the two characters, but like there's a difference, you know? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that does also come into play with it, because, like, I don't know, it is very weird for me to describe. Where, like, I don't know, if I've, like, seen a piece of media, like, might picture the character as, like, kinda, their actor, whoever portrayed them in the movie adaptation. But then, it's also like, I don't know, it is hard to, like, maintain a consistent voice. Yeah, yeah, that does make sense. Because, I don't know, it's like, I was thinking about that a lot with, when I was replaying through, Persona 4. Where, like, that game and, like, and also Persona 5 does this as well. Where, like, most of the social links aren't voiced. And so, like, I'll read, like, their lines of dialogue in kind of the voice actor's voice.
Yeah. Damn it!
Well, if you're asking me that specifically, I picture, or, well, I don't picture. What do you picture? You don't picture. English is a funny language sometimes. But like, I don't know. It is kind of funny because, like, at least with, like, that specific example you gave of, like, a child's laugh, I don't know. I picture, like, I don't know. Yeah, actually, do they? I'm thinking. I just immediately thought of the MGMT song "Kids," and, like, I think there's, like, a part where you definitely hear kids' voices in the background. I just kind of hear that laugh.
Looky here, looky here.
Oh shit.
I guess you don't pay no mind that these is Murphy Hills.
I got his horse.
He got your horse. Now get down off of there, boy.
Easy.
Real easy.
I was wanting to kill you all along.
Get some more. Make this a fair fight. I'm gonna blow you in.
I ain't having no more of this.
Alright.
You're a chump, Arden. Yeah, you. You know I'm talking to you. Unless you're really as dumb as you look. Don't even look at me the wrong way. You'll be sorry.
What the hell?
Hand over your money, mister.
Oh, you messing with a Murphy. You know that?
Now, come on.
This game is fucking brutal.
Yep.
But yeah, anyway, sorry, but before that happened, I think I was talking about MGMT. I don't know, they got some really great songs. Like, Kids, that's a classic. I really like, what's that one? Little Dark Age? That's a good one by them. I don't know, I like a lot of their songs. Been a while since I've listened to them, though. Oh yeah, Electric Feel. It's kind of funny. I just looked them up, and I have, like, all 5 of their top songs saved. I'm not like a real MGMT fan. I just like all their popular shit. And hey, it's good. It's popular because it's good. Does hurt me a little bit as a hipster.
There we go.
But goes Electric Feel, Time to Pretend, Little Dark Age, Kids, and When You Die. I really like all 5 of those songs. Shit, I was not paying attention. Oh man.
Yeah.
I gotta say though, I am playing Red Dead Redemption 2 right now, but I keep thinking about what other games I want to play. Because I've been doing like a lot of editing, just trying to get rid of all my all the various video clips I have in on my PlayStation 5. And I just got done like editing all my just got done editing all my
Hey, boy.
oh yeah, all my Baldur's Gate 3 footage. And I think I'm gonna end up doing different things with that. Well, I'm gonna do one thing, which is my like longest running series that I've like published 2 episodes for, and it's probably gonna tank and nobody's gonna watch it and nobody's gonna care. But whatever, I did it all for me. Aw. I was like, what is that? I thought the fox was a dog for a second. But yeah, I finished editing all those into videos. Now I just gotta do commentary over them, which will be fun, but also a lot of work, because I don't know how many I ended up editing in the end, but I have like 11 or 12, and that's just like gonna be 12 hours of me talking over Baldur's Gate 3 footage, however many episodes it is. And I think I've already done like 22 episodes or so. So I don't know, it's very weird to think about, where it's like that is over a day of just me talking. Over Baldur's Gate 3 footage.
Okay
But yeah, but now, since I'm done with that, or almost done with it, I can start thinking about playing other games. Like, say for example, I don't know, you know, I gotta say, one thing I really ought to do is I gotta stop going on Reddit, man. You know? Like, I like it. I've since deleted TikTok off my phone, because TikTok is just like a time sink to me. And it's very, very rarely do I get anything out of it. Like, sometimes I'm like, oh, that's interesting, or, you know, oh, it's a really cool, worthwhile video I watched. But, like, most of the time I'm just like, this is garbage, and I don't like any of this. It's very much the case with any other social media platform. Particularly Reddit, where like sometimes it's like, oh, that's really interesting, or you get to see some cool screenshots, or just some like fun stuff, somebody noticing a little detail, or somebody discussing elements of a favorite game of yours, or, you know, doing all sorts of various things. But then sometimes it's just people complaining and being awful, you know? Because like, even though I'm not a part of it, I keep seeing like Reddit loves to do the, you've shown interest in this community. What do you think about this? And it's like the Wolf Among Us subreddit or something like that. It's just a bunch of people like complaining about like, why haven't they said anything about the Wolf Among Us 2? Are they even still making it? What are they doing? And it's like, guys, it's a fucking game that doesn't even exist. Why do you care so much? Just wait. Like, if the game comes out, buy it, or, you know, wait for a review and see how people like it, and then buy it if you want to. You know, it's a game. I don't know why you're getting so upset about it. Oh yeah, YouTube is definitely my favorite as well. I barely think of YouTube as a social media website, because it is, and I do kind of forget that, but like, at least to me, like, YouTube is less of a social media platform and more of an art platform. I suppose all of them are to a certain extent, but it's like, I don't know, you can find some like really beautiful, really amazing YouTube videos that can, you know, it'll make you laugh and make you cry. You can see all sorts of stuff on YouTube, and it's like you can see that stuff on other places, but I feel like it's less frequent and more filled with just like garbage nobody really cares about. You know, you got to really fight to find the good stuff, and I don't know. At least YouTube's algorithm does work in a good way, where it's like, oh hey, you like this person, you know, other people like this person, so here's a recommendation for this channel. Or it's like, you spend a lot of time listening to this creator and what they do, so here's some more videos by that person. It can be good and bad. Oh yeah, I do want to read the Fable comics at some point. I don't know, because, like, yeah, again, that's the thing with the Wolf Among Us, is that, like, if they do announce that, like, because they have announced that they are working on The Wolf Among Us 2, or Part 2, or whatever they're calling it, and, like, I'm gonna be really excited to see that, but, like, I wanna wait until that's officially announced before I'm like, hey, I'm gonna replay through the Wolf Among Us again, because I've already played through it like 3 times, but I really love it that much. And to be fair, I've played through Red Dead Redemption maybe like 10 times. I don't know, all depends, because like some missions I've done like, you know, 6 or 7 different times. Some stuff I've probably done less frequently. Oh. Yeah, no, I definitely will check out those comics. I'll be honest, like, I wish I read more books. I can't read books. Comics, I'll fucking read comics all day. All right, I'll read comics until it's the dead of night, and I go through like 150 chapters, and I'm like, oh, it's really good. And it's finally over. I don't know. I gotta read the Fables comics, and I actually want to go back and reread the Walking Dead comics, because I actually really like the Walking Dead comics. Because, like, I think the thing that kind of got me into the Walking Dead was the Telltale game. And the Telltale game is amazing. And sadly, though, I've only played the first season, which, like, the first season is like kind of perfect. Like, I mean, it's not perfect, but it's very, very, very good. And, like, I don't know, I've heard both good and bad things about the later seasons, but I am excited to see where they go and what they do with those. But I remember watching the TV show, and the TV show was like pretty good for a season, and then it just got bad and boring. And I was like, ah, this sucks. And then I started reading the comics, and I was like, oh, holy shit, the comics are fucking amazing. And the comics go in some really interesting places. Oh, yeah. I mean, how big are we talking? How many chapters does Fables have? Because, like, I don't know, how, also, how's it, like, set up? Is it set up in a way where it's, like, where it's, like, you have, like, different stories kind of following different things? Because I know, like, Bigby is kind of, like, the main character in the Fables. But I don't know. The only thing I fear reading the Fables is I have heard there's some like there's some really dark elements to them, Which, I mean, does make sense. Fables are kind of dark and grim. Because, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not opposed to dark stuff, but sometimes I just don't like it. Like, I don't know, I was thinking about rereading Tokyo Ghoul, and it's like, I don't know, I kind of like, and because of that, I've, like, been around in the, like, Tokyo Ghoul subreddit, and it's like, man, I forgot how much fucking torture is in this, you know? Because, like, not only is there, like, a ton of torture, but, like, I don't know, it's like, for some reason, the premise of it is not, like, as disturbing to me. It's like, there are ghouls, and the ghouls eat people. Cool, that's interesting. I'm fine with that. But then, it's like, there's a lot of torture. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to read that. It seems a little too much for me. Alright? You know, in spite of me wanting to be a man, I'm at the end of the day, I don't know what I am, but I'm a cozy sort of fella. All right, I like something that makes me feel good. Like in the manga I was reading all day today is a rom-com. You hit me with a good rom-com. Oh, I'm happy. That's what I want. All right. You know, I do like more serious stuff, and I do like, you know, the stuff that can get dark and delve into deeper subjects, but, like, if you ask me, like, 9 times out of 10, it's just like, oh, give me something wholesome and nice that makes me go, aw, you know, and I read something for, like, 150 goddamn chapters before we get to a fucking kiss. But I don't know. I mean I like that. I like the grind of like here's like 100 chapters of like barely any progress, and it's I don't know. I find it to be rather cute, and then all the more satisfying when you do finally get to the kiss. Oh, interesting. 300 plus chapters, man. That's a lot. I don't know. I'm trying to think. What? I wonder what the longest comic I've read is. Because, like, I don't know what it would be. I don't know. How many chapters does The Walking Dead have at the end? Because that comic had a lot of fucking chapters. The Walking Dead comic, how many chapters? Oh, 193 issues. You know, I gotta say, like, personally, if I was Robert Kirkman, like, I don't think I could stop myself from reaching 200 chapters. Like, I would feel kind of awful if I ended it at, like, 193. I'm like, I'm only 7 away. But honestly, I do really like the ending of the Walking Dead comic book series. It's really funny, too, because at the end of each chapter of The Walking Dead, there's like a little discussion with like Kirkman and usually like the artist or somebody else who works on the comic, where they kind of like answer questions, and I forget if it's like a newsletter almost, or like they just kind of respond to like letters that people have sent in and questions and queries, and and like, I don't know, it's just funny where like we're like in the chapter right before the last one, where Robert Kirkman like literally goes like, "Oh yeah, don't worry, the comic's not gonna end anytime soon. It's probably gonna go on forever." And then like the next chapter is the final one. Just like got me and everybody else real good, because I was like, oh, okay, cool, more of The Walking Dead. Hey, I'd love to see it. And then it's just like, nope, psych. It's over, actually. Alright, well, definitely have to check out the Fable comics. Oh. At some point, when I'm not playing Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. What else would I want to check out or watch? I know. I'll be honest. Every couple of months, I kind of get the urge to rewatch Severance again. 'Cause I really like that show. That's a quality show. Oh, sorry, turkey.
Come on now, boy. Yep. Easy, whoa.
That's kind of cute. There's all 3 coyotes chasing after that poor little bunny. I will mention as I'm just wandering around, there's also like a couple of games I really want to go back and replay. Like, there's like a few indie games that I really liked the first time I played, but it's been forever since I played them, so I barely remember anything about them. But I remember liking them quite a bit. Like, there's one game that had like really good music. It's called like Read Only Memory, ROM 2048, I believe. And like, I don't know, that game really surprised me because it was like a free game I had from PlayStation Plus for a while, and kind of just like sat on my sat in my library at the top. Or it might be 2048 Read Only Memory. I forget how exactly it's titled, but I was like expecting it to kind of just be like a mediocre game and not to be anything to write home about. But then I played it and I was like, oh, this is actually really interesting. It's like a fun world and there's a lot of really good stuff in it. So I really want to go back and replay that. And I also want to finish up Final Fantasy VII Rebirth because I still have like a very few things I still need to do for that game before I do like a complete replay of it on like hard mode or something. And then Oxenfree is up there too, because I know that one got like a sequel like a few months ago. And I've heard like nothing about it. I didn't want to get spoiled on it, but I now I know next to nothing about it. I don't know if people liked it. I saw like some YouTubers kind of get some streamers get like sponsored to play it. Man, what time is it? 3:48 a.m.
Yeah. Slow up now. I ain't here to cause trouble.
Go on and get the hell out of here.
Oh, I think I'm gonna skedaddle. Oh wait, yeah. Speaking of games I want to play, I think I can... can I check out my library? Nah. So many games I want to play, so little time. Really want to continue Baldur's Gate 3. Really want to play Psychonauts and then Psychonauts 2. Oh man, both of those games are fantastic. Cyberpunk's a good one. The Witcher 3. Oh, I do want to finish up Stray Gods. That was a fun game. Oh yeah, I just remembered. I have Stardew Valley, and they just came out with a new update for that game. I love Stardew Valley. That, like, as much of a comfort game as Red Dead Redemption 2 is. Oh yeah, Psychonauts is very relaxing as well. Do I know who killed Calliope? Yes? I don't know, it has been a long while since I played the game, but I did like 2 kind of complete playthroughs. At least, or I did 1. And then got halfway to, Get maybe halfway through 1 or halfway through a 3rd one. But also, are you asking that question as just like you know, because like I don't know, it isn't like, isn't it Calliope that did? Like, didn't... But... Was it? I don't know, I forgot. It was like a really complicated thing. Oh yeah, Medusa is great in that game. I don't know, I really like Grace because I love Laura Bailey. Ooh, look at that owl. And then Troy Baker is Apollo. And then I really like Persephone in that game. I think she's mighty interesting. I don't know, like that game just so much fun. You go into a place and you just gotta do like a battle of song against against whatever god or goddess you run into, or you know, a mythological character like Medusa.
Okay then.
Aw. Hey, go for it.
Yep.
No worries. Return whenever you like. I will say though, you know, I got like, man, I just got like such an overwhelming amount of like social phobia, which is just another way of saying social anxiety, earlier as I'm recording this, or live streaming it actually, because man, I'll tell you what, you know, one thing I'm not good at is dealing with younger folks. Because I don't know, I felt bad. I literally just ignored it because I didn't want to acknowledge it, but like, I don't know, the like, literally, I don't know, I didn't want to ban him, but I almost did, because like, this guy who's obviously like a younger kid, I don't know how old, and honestly I don't care to know. They were like, hey, can you buy me, can you get me Red Dead Redemption 2? And I was like, my only response is like, I don't know, kid. ask your parents. I don't know, you get away from me, don't get out of my live stream. All right, I just want to be me. I want to be me in here and Elizabeth, and then anyone else who's, you know, an adult. Because, believe it or not, it's not a game for kids.
You ain't gonna be a not like us.
Peace and quiet.
Nope. No! I didn't want to pick that up. Damn you, game. Don't do this to me. I've yet to actually do Marco Dragic's quest. I almost did the other night, but yeah. Ugh. Sorry, don't mind me. My live stream open, so I'm hearing my own voice, and I kind of hate it. Kind of hate my own voice. Ugh. I'm miserable. I'm hot. Filled with anxiety and stress, even though I'm doing nothing at all. Oh yeah, of course I want to play The Witcher 3 again. I'm just gonna go back to talking about games I want to play. Oh, you wanna know what's a game I really want to play? Like a game I absolutely love to death and I put so many hours in? Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, it'd be really great if I was playing Red Dead Redemption 2. Ugh. Although, something that I do think would be fun is if I, like, did sort of like a back-to-back playthrough of Red Dead Redemption, then Red Dead Redemption 2. Even though I've played both of those games a lot. Also, why'd you have to get foggy just as soon as I got here? I was gonna start with this mission. I was like, oh, it's gonna look nice. It's gonna be early in the morning. Sun's gonna be out, and now the game's just like fog, mist. I mean, I suppose it does make sense. Isn't fog such a strange thing? Like, we live on a planet that's mostly water, and then, you know, in the morning, when the sun's rising, wait, is that how fog works? I don't understand fog. Fog is just, like, evaporated water that is kind of, not, is it condensating? Is it just, like, what, you know, what even is fog? I'm really showing how much of an idiot I am right now. But the true fool is one who never asks any questions for fear of looking like a fool.
Slow it up.
Yeah, slow it up, horsey. I've decided to drop everything. Fog. Fog is a visible aerosol consisting of tiny water droplets or ice crystals suspended in the air at or near the Earth's surface. Fog can be considered a type of low-lying cloud, usually resembling stratus, and is heavily influenced by nearby bodies of water, topography, and wind conditions. In turn, fog affects many human activities such as shipping, travel, and warfare. What a weird thing to add on to that. Yep. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't think that you have to take that away, but I feel like an alien right now.
Slow up now.
Yeah, like, the fact that you specify it affects many human activities, when you just said affects many activities, such as shipping, travel, and warfare, like, I would have been like, okay. I would have been like, yeah, no problem. But you gotta specify human activities. Hey, listen, the bird warfare, that's gonna happen here regardless of the fog, alright? Those birds are gonna duke it out, and they're gonna be having a grand old time, or some of them are gonna be dying viciously and violently, because, you know, it's a fucking war. But, you know, don't worry. The fog wouldn't affect them, unlike us humans in our warfare. Now, you know, it just seems such a weird thing to add, because, like, I'm just reading the Wikipedia for fog, and it's like, you know, the first part is like, oh, okay, yeah, I get it. Fog is essentially what I thought it was, and it's essentially just like a low cloud, and that's interesting. No. Let me be honest, I never understood that question of, like, going into some random streamer's chat and being like, is this your first playthrough? Like, I mean, I kind of get it. I suppose maybe that's why you're perusing around different live streams, is you want to see people's initial reactions to like, a game you've probably already seen. and you know what's coming up. I definitely do get that sentiment, I get that feeling, but I don't know. For me, I would, I don't know. It's much less interesting to see that than it is to see somebody who like knows the game. Like I don't know. Again, this might be weird coming from me, a man who's currently live streaming Red Dead Redemption 2, but I'd rather watch somebody like make a video about Red Dead Redemption 2 rather than live stream it. Although I wouldn't necessarily mind it. I don't know. Live streams to me just seem like a big commitment. I was like, why would I go through all the trouble of watching it when I can just do it myself? And but by that I mean live stream. You know? Because I totally get watching somebody play a game. I don't know. I will say though, the evil kind of well, not the evil part of me, but like my kind of like paranoid, pessimistic brain goes to when somebody asks the question, it's like, oh, is this your first playthrough? Is it like, is that, I don't know, maybe you want to spoil the game for me? Because I have had that happen very rarely, where like someone will come in and be like, oh, hey man, I love this game. I love the part where, you know, Glorbo gets a bullet in the brain. And it's like, oh man, I didn't even meet the character Glorbo. And now I know he's gonna die? Ah, that sucks. Except that's never happened to me and will never happen to me. Because I'm not gonna play a game live for the first time. On stream. I've never done that. And I never will. So nobody can ever spoil me on anything. Ever. Alright, anyway.
Oh, you came. You came. You finally came.
I came.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, you lovely, lovely man.
Calm down, miss.
Oh, come on, let's go. We ain't got a minute to lose. They killed her. They killed Miss Calhoun. All she wanted was a better lot for women, and they killed her, those pigs.
Who killed her?
I don't know. My cousins, probably, or Beau's. Well, you met them. They are animals. Not even animals. Monsters. Monsters, if God had lost all his powers of imagination. Can you please take me to the train station? Beau will be waiting.
Beau, why couldn't he come and rescue you?
Well, if they saw me and him together, they'd lynch him and send me off to a nunnery. Or maybe they'd lynch us both. I ain't quite sure. They do so love hanging folk.
Where you heading?
Up to Boston.
Good. Yeah, I like you up there. Come on, let's go.
Of course. I'm in your hands. Just get me to Rhodes Railway Station.
Okay, let's try and get you a train. Beau's just waiting at the station in the hope you'll show up, or I'll show up to help you show up.
He goes to there every day he can. Makes up some excuse or other. I said he would see me there one day soon, and today he will. God willing.
Well, if he's there, that's true love, all right.
I've hardly seen him since the rally. They watch me so carefully, and he's waited, or so his letters say. Our families won't let us out. And then all that business with Aunt Catherine and my cousins. You saw the house. And then Lee Gray and those boys killed. So much bloodshed. You'd think this could be a new beginning, but everyone left alive. They're even more angry.
Maybe anger's a complicated thing to let go of.
Something good has to come out of this awful, awful feud.
That's what I've been hoping.
Beau and I have to be better. Our families were here for years and years. Sometimes I feel like we can't just leave death
before, you have. Plenty will again. But, yeah, as far as it goes, get out, don't look back, make something decent of your lives.
We're here. He'll be out at the front. Will you ride on the train with us a little, just to the first stop?
Fine.
Well, hello. You came! You came! At last, you came!
Oh, Bo, my sweet, my best of men.
Oh, hardly a man at all. But I love you, Penelope Braithwaite.
Can we hope for some better behavior from you?
Sir, how can we ever repay your kindness?
Some of them jewels would do just fine.
Surprise me
Bo,
in the least.
Arthur's gonna join us. I think we need the support. Please,
Can I have 3 tickets to Saint Denis, please, sir?
Of course. Oh, hello, sir.
Hello, Alden. I hope all is well.
Not terribly, but good to see you.
Hey, cousin. No, hey, no, you leave us alone. Penelope, get back.
Excuse me, Alden. Here, get on the train. Get your bags, miss. I got this.
Come here, Yankee.
With pleasure, you goddamn fury. You want to come back here without giving you a whipping?
We should have done this last time.
Get on the train, Buck. Go to your woman. 4 fists and maybe 1 brain, but... Oh, now there's no...
It was nothing.
Please, get on!
Quick, come up on the train. Goodbye, Rhodes.
Hello, future.
Almost.
All right, all done. That is quite a family you got there, son.
I know. Charming to the last. Then again, my uncle used to keep his own half-brother as a slave, so what do you expect? Good manners?
My uncle used to say things were better the way they were, when he could rape and kill with impunity, and he didn't have to work a day in his life.
Both our families. There's good people in this county, but our families bullied them and drove most of them off, whites as well as blacks, all over this silly feud.
Well, how to life?
Oh, my lord.
What? Oh, I think it's my second cousin.
What is with it with all these goddamn cousins?
I think they found out about the jewels.
All right, keep your heads down. I'll deal with this. Jules? I knew...
They're coming from over there.
You must have all the jewels in the state to allow your cousins. I know Hold tight, all right? I'll take a look up front.
What will you do?
I'll figure it out. clear. Time to start this train again. Damn it, you... And run. Remind me to rob your trains, mister. Let's see now.
I can't even begin to tell you how bad I wanted to hit that guy. I wanted so bad to hit that guy. That would have been so funny. Also, like, whose idea was this? Like, whose idea was for this mission was like, oh hey, okay, so first you gotta beat up these two cousins that you interacted with earlier, you know? And then you gotta drive the train for so fucking long. You gotta drive the train for like a solid minute or two. Why didn't you just immediately put me in a cutscene? And the cutscene lasts like 30 goddamn seconds. Alright, whatever.
Why have we stopped?
It's best you go on alone from here.
Mr. Arthur, I didn't know you could drive a train.
Neither did I. But if I'm honest, it was kind of fun. And I didn't kill any of us. Well, I killed some of your relatives, but they would have killed all of us.
You are a gentleman, sir.
Oh, no, I ain't.
Yes, you are. Here, I ain't got much money, but these sapphires are worth a lot of money. Old family heirloom.
That Braithwaite treasure. I couldn't take it. No. Let's get you off to Boston before any more of your relatives show up.
That might be wise.
Hey, you there? Yeah? This couple is heading up north to the Boston line. They got money, they'll pay you on arrival. That work for you?
Yeah, sounds fine. Get on in.
Hey, you carry protection on a journey like this?
I wouldn't be much of a stage driver if I didn't. Goes everywhere I do. Hey!
Miss Braithwaite is gonna hold on to this until arrival. On account of the treasure on your person.
I don't know how to thank you.
You're a fine man, sir.
Just get out of here. I'll leave. Yeah!
Come on. Oh. Yeah. Easy now. Yep. Yep. Hey. Out of the damn way.
Get out of the way, damn you! What's the matter? All this thing giving you
I'm going belly up.
mister?
Wow, that old beard must itch something fierce. All right, what can I do for you?
Just work, work, and more work.
Well, ain't much to be done.
I think I've had about enough.
Anyhow,
Well then.
Carton like this, you'll be fit for Congress.
howdy, partner.
I'm feeling it now.
All right, Beth, you ready for it?
Thanks, mister.
Greetings, amigo.
Y'all taking a risk here. It's my game. Fair ass.
Naturally.
There's a microphone ride.
You lost your mind? Why don't you get back on?
Captain Monroe.
Of course.
Chief's gone out trying to find medications. It's quite a business.
Yes. Thought we were through with all this.
Well, we are, mostly. Colonel Favors seems to think the natives have broken some promise they never made, and apparently he's punishing them by withholding vaccines sent down by the federal government.
Really?
I was supposed to oversee the administration of vaccines. Now I hear the wagon's been diverted.
Why would he do such a thing?
To be honest, I truly don't know. They say he didn't have a very good war, so maybe he's trying to start another one.
Is that what you think?
I'm trying to find out, and he knows I'm trying to find out. He'd love to provoke me almost as much as he'd love to provoke these poor bastards.
Meaning?
Meaning that despite the fact that I think he's a horse's ass, he knows I think that. So we're just stuck here trying to make the best of things.
This is the best of things. Children dying of diseases.
No. This is awful.
Where is this wagon? Where can we find it?
I can show you. Supposed to be heading to Wapiti after coming up through Valentine, but it's been diverted south instead.
Come on, Captain Monroe.
Mr. Morgan, we must act with due caution.
Oh, we shall. We surely shall. Now come.
Okay. I think I know a spot where we should be able to intercept it.
Lead the way, Captain. So, this Colonel Favors, he knows you're up here helping these people?
Yes. And no. He knows I'm here to produce a report on the situation. I was sent down from the north after all the news of unrest in the region. But I think my presence might be making things worse.
What do you mean?
I worry he's taking some of these actions more to protect himself now. He can incite more retaliation, maybe he can prove a stronger defense.
Well, like destroying that shrine.
Yes, and taking their horses. Hey! I mean, I don't know if he personally sanctioned any of this or not. This is the other problem. There's a culture now in his regiment. The rot has traveled down the trunk.
Okay. Well, just show me where to find this wagon, and I'll get the medicine for you. You don't need to be involved.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. But I must ask you, please be discreet. We cannot afford more conflict. Especially with Eagle Flies now imprisoned at Fort Wallace. I'm still hoping a meeting can be arranged between Rains Fall and Colonel Favors.
I understand. So I should drop the wagon back at the reservation?
Oh, no. No. You only need to commandeer the vaccine. Stealing those and an RV wagon will only make matters much worse.
Okay.
You know, Favors has many flaws, but I don't believe he's callous. More an insecure man at the end of his career trying to cling on to something that's already gone. He fought for the Union in the war, and his record was considered far from illustrious. A failed man is often the most dangerous. All right. Oof. This is the spot I was thinking of. Let's cut up this way.
Sure.
There's a nice vantage point up at the top here. Easy. Ha! Easy. Okay, let's dismount here. Best leave the horses back a bit. We'll have a good view over the road from this ledge. The wagon should come along this way.
Okay.
You're a good man, Mr. Morgan, but I fear this task to be a fool's errand.
Well, firstly, I'm a long way from a good man. Secondly, fool's errands are my favorite kind of work.
Fair enough. In that case, I can see we shall be great friends.
May I ask you a question?
Of course.
Why don't you just tell all the folk up in Washington what kind of an idiot Colonel Favors is, and save us all a lot of bother?
Unfortunately, the government doesn't work quite like that.
If you say so.
There. I think that's the wagon.
All right. Get yourself out of here.
Just remember to keep it clean, understand me?
Don't worry, I'm as clean as they come. Well, all I do is clean.
Well, good luck.
I'll meet you back at the reservation.
Try not to get yourself killed, Mr. Morgan.
No, I can't promise. Let's go, boy.
Holy shit. Oh my god. I can't believe it. In like my hundreds of hours of playing this game, literally I have over... Wait. I don't... Yeah, wait. Wait, no, that... Is that true? Oh my god, I think that might be true. Sorry. Don't mind me, I am just kind of having a realization, a very strong one here. Because I don't just have 300 hours in Red Dead Redemption 2. I have 3,000 hours in Red Dead Redemption 2. I have an insane amount of time put into this game, and that's pretty crazy to me. But yeah, anyway, in my over 3,000 hours playing this game, I have never once done that mission, getting the vaccine without alerting those guys. Usually I tend to kind of beat them up, but I was just like, I was surprised when I was able to just jump in the back and then grab the medicine and then be off. Alright, well, good for me.
Captain Monroe, I got the medicine.
Oh, wonderful. That's great news, Mr. Morgan.
Yeah, well, don't worry. It didn't go too bad.
Oh, I'll have to take your word for that. We could both swing for this.
Yeah, well, I think I'm a little past caring about hanging, Monroe.
Maybe. I just hope Colonel Favors thinks he was robbed by bandits and not...
Oh, no, I'm still a bandit. There ain't no doubt about that.
Of course. Well, I better get to work. Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Bandit or not, this was a good thing. Maybe it'll get us both killed, but it had to be done.
I hope so.
Anybody here? Hello?
If you are here to rob me, I wish to make clear that I have weapons that could liquefy each of your internal organs in turn and leave you just a puddle on the floor.
Professor, I ain't here to rob you. It's me. I helped you at the pond.
You did? Oh, you did. The buffoon. Hello.
Hello.
I hope I'm not disturbing you.
Of course you are disturbing me, buddy. I almost solved biggest problem and you mess it up.
Did?
No, but I did. I can't get the bloody conductor straight. What? Well, it is the geometry of life. The grand theory of power. It's the grand theory of theories. There is just one more big problem. Maybe I solve it, but can't get it right.
I don't understand.
Of course you don't. Help me adjust these things and I will show you what I mean. Here, take these.
Oh, well, I'm not much of a scientist.
Yeah, well, you are an American. Science is far beyond you, but you make a fine buffoon. Go.
You have the detector in your hand. The filament flashes when it points at the location for conductors. Follow flashes up in hills and plant conductor rod where filament goes solid. When all three conductors is placed,
wish I ever went to school so I had a clue what was going on. What now?
Well, now, I become the second creature after God himself to bring life to this earth. Like this!
Am I missing something?
Ah, the switches. The bloody switches. Okay. Climb up there and adjust them for me. Go quick, please.
Damn it. What I got myself into.
Flick one switch on the array, and another might go off. You want the 3 illumination. So flick the switches till that is the outcome.
Just tell me, what goddamn one of these things to pull?
I am an invisible web engineer, not an electrical technician. Okay?
You better hope I ain't trying up here.
It's working! It's working! Come down here, quick!
Are you ready?
Sure. Second time lucky, eh?
Second time? More like 7,000th. This is my life's work. It is incredible. Watch. He lives! My son lives!
What is it?
It is life itself. Morons who doubted me. It is me and you. Look at him. Isn't he wonderful?
Is that it?
For now. I am so happy. Oh, you just saw creation's second birth.
I just saw a machine waddle a few steps.
I have a son. I am the luckiest man alive. Those morons, they doubted me.
I'll see you later.
Yes, yes. Goodbye. Oh.
Alright, that was a fun mission. I did it mostly with one hand because I was eating a chicken wing.
My. I was wondering when I was going to see you again.
You look different.
Well, the rigors of simplicity take their toll on a woman.
Oh, no, I didn't mean
Oh,
it.
I know. Things are going well. I couldn't have done it without you.
Oh, you did it all yourself.
So how are you holding up?
I'm still standing, which is an improvement on the last time you saw me.
I wish that there was something else that I could do.
Ma'am, you have done more than enough.
Please, call me Charlotte.
Arthur Morgan.
Well, you take care of yourself, Arthur. Please go on in and help yourself to anything you need. What's mine is yours.
Oh, well, that's very kind. Charlotte, it was a pleasure meeting you.
You too, Arthur. Please be well. Mister? Yeah.
Well, hello. It's been a little while, hasn't it? What can I help you with?
Thank you. Really.
Beck, welcome. What were you looking for today? I hear there was a big shootout with the Murphy gang in the caves at Beaver Hollow.
Let's have a look.
If you have gotten tired of staring down the sights on this one, you might want to upgrade them. We could change any components of this firearm you don't like. The trigger, the hammer, the barrel. That's a good choice. I could put some excellent engraving on this if you're interested. You can depend on this. You know, this weapon would look even more impressive with some engraving. What do you think? Please, keep looking if there's something else you need. Take care now. Hello again. Did you change your mind about something?
Thanks, partner.
Mr. Morgan.
You still here, kid?
Yes. Mama can't leave. Won't leave. I don't know. I said I had the money. She said your money weren't moral. She said it'd be better to die than to take it.
Maybe she's right. I don't know. I don't know anything about morals.
She's still heading out. Working, you know?
I'm sorry, son. Sorry about all of this.
She ain't been back for a few hours. She left with some fella down the railway tracks. I did not like the look of him.
Which way you say?
That way. Around the woods towards, Willard's Rest.
I'll see what I can do.
Right here, folks. Papers. All you need to know in Annenberg. Anyway.
Not.
Well, dearie, been to jail, but it weren't my fault.
I'm sure.
It's nice out here, huh? It's quiet.
Nice? Sure.
Feller could do what he likes out here.
I guess.
You think I'm a nice man, dearie? A kind...
That's enough now, partner. You're starting to scare me, let alone the poor woman. Clear off.
Who are you?
Someone who don't want to hear no more of your nasty mouth. Push me. I'll put a bullet in you.
I presume Archie sent you?
I said clear off before I deal with you.
I'll see you again, dearie. Listen to me. Excuse me.
You sound like my husband.
I know. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what happened. I was, a fool. And I'm suffering for my foolishness. But don't go and get yourself killed because of your pride. You have a son, Mrs. Downs.
I'm just so ashamed.
Ashamed? Of what? You loved him? You did everything for him. Let's get you home.
All right. Let's go.
Sorry it had to come to this.
Stop saying sorry. Sorry won't bring Thomas back.
I know.
So you're sick now too? And you think that affords you the opportunity for penance for cutting his time short?
No, I ain't looking for that.
Okay. Forget about me and the guilt you're carrying, because no good can come of that for either of us. And all you can do now is decide the man you want to be for the time you have left. Help someone who can still be helped. Or help yourself.
I suppose you're right.
Oh, hang yourself for all I care.
You're right to dislike me. I ain't looking for that to change. Everything holding up? Archie should be waiting for us just up ahead.
Mama! Mama!
Oh, you silly boy. Oh, Archie, oh, we do.
Get out of here. Go live someplace else. Start over. Here, take this. I don't need it no more.
I don't want your money.
Yeah, I know you don't want it.
I don't.
You sure as shit need it. Take it.
No.
I ain't looking for forgiveness. It ain't about that. But don't forgive me. Just take the money and get out of here, please. I know I ruined your life. I suffer for it every day. But don't let yourself get killed for pride. I seen it kill too many folk. Don't say anything. Don't thank me. Just take the money and pack your bags. That's all I gotta say.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
I said don't thank me. Get out of here. Please.
Read all about it in the Gazette, folks.
Come on now, boy.
I remember what you did last time. I'm watching you, you dirty thief. What can I help you with? I never thought I'd see a gun battle like that in Annesburg. I suppose some like Leviticus Cornwall can afford as many guards as he wants. Not that they did a very good job of guarding him.
Thank you.
Whoa. What's up? There's still people tuned in? Hell, I'm live streaming this and I'm barely tuned in myself. Sure, why not? Ah, fuck. Oh, damn it. I can't believe I just did that. Anyway, don't be too concerned for me, but damn, I don't even want to touch my face now. Oh. But no, anyway, sorry about that. I might have had some spicy food and then I just touched my eye. Oh no, not your fault at all. That was me not thinking because I just went to rub my eye. And then I was like, I just had a fucking buffalo chicken wing. Why did I do that? Don't worry, it's not anything extreme. It's ever so slightly irritating, but but yeah, is this a good outfit? I do need some feedback because I have no idea. I've been here for like 5 hours, and it's like I don't know, is this good? I think it's kind of good, but I think it also kind of sucks. And maybe I should just scrap it, try again. Maybe. Black boots. Which black boots are you thinking? These ones? It's a good amount of boots. I kind of like those. And yeah, here we go. This is definitely an outfit. Is it a good one? Is it my best work? I don't know. But you know, I do gotta say one kind of funny thing was man, I don't know. Eh. Oh, wait. No. I had to go and do it to myself. And you game.
Hello, welcome back.
Lodging, front room. This is quite literally all I'm going to do. Nope, not that. Satchels. I feel like this one actually kind of matches nice. Oh shit! I didn't. Look, man. I wasn't. Look, I was looking at my phone. I know I shouldn't text and drive, but still. Yeah. But anyway, I was going to mention I was actually listening to a podcast called Wine About It. And I've listened to Wine About It like a few times, kind of on and off. And I don't know, it's kind of funny because like a pretty easy comparison to make is to another podcast I really like called The Yard.
I'll be tended to you shortly.
Wine, as in like actual wine. Which I had some wine yesterday. It's pretty good.
Ready for a clean slate? See you later.
Yeah, no, it's hosted by two kind of streamers slash YouTubers. Maya, I don't know her last name, and then QT Cinderella. But yeah, it's just the two of them, and as I'm listening to it, I'm like, man, they get kind of real on this show. Like, they're just talking about their day and talking about things they've seen, and it's like kind of a depressing topic.
Everything is science.
Thank you for your help.
In ignorance.
And then I was thinking about, like, in comparison to, like, The Yard, which is a podcast I like that has Ludwig on it, Cutie Cinderella's boyfriend. Nobody knows that guy or what he does, but he's like a streamer or something. And then, like, his 3 roommates.
Don't be fooled. This place is every bit as unwholesome and depressing as it looks.
Yeah, wait, which hat was I using?
The very best efforts.
I guess this one?
Some of our finest minds to destroy everything that is good about humanity.
Yeah, good light contrast. Oh yeah, but no, it's kind of funny because like I was sort of just like thinking about this and like the comparison between the two different shows. Where like I really like The Yard because it's just like a comedy podcast. It's just like 4 friends who have a really good dynamic, just like bantering for an hour and a half.
Just look at that horse.
And like I think they have some really good bits. They have some bits that miss the mark for me, but generally they're usually pretty funny.
Yeah.
And then it got like the funniest thing is that I'm listening to this podcast, I'm listening to Wine About It, and I'm thinking about this, and then they start talking about like, all right, so what's the difference between like our podcast and like The Yard, you know? And I'm like, oh fuck, I was just thinking about that.
Easy. Whoa.
You gonna pack all your stuff, Angel?
I don't want to go.
It'll be an adventure.
I don't want an adventure. I want my dad.
Be brave, sweet Angel. Be brave.
Fine.
Mrs. Londonderry.
Arthur's dead.
I know. I'm sorry for it. It's just... we lent Arthur some money, you see, and...
So it was you. You son of a bitch. What do you want now? You want my boy's shoes? You want the food out of our bellies? What little there is? You want me to lie down for you?
No. No,
Arthur gave everything to pay your bills. Everything. And now there's some fellas coming to take the house. There ain't nothing left, mister.
I just wanted to say the debt's canceled and to... Here, take this. It won't bring your husband back, I know. You need money and I don't.
Well, you're a good man. I just wish you'd done it before he worked himself into the grave. But you know, maybe you and your friend that lent him the money could do things differently. Like, not threaten a man. Excuse me.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I really am.
No. I love that scene a lot, but I also feel kind of bad, and it kind of took me out of it, because I was like, I was going to go give Arthur a trim, but then I didn't, and it's like, ooh, his beard looks bad. His beard almost looks like my beard. But not really.
So up now.
Is this like a... Okay. It's a trap.
Okay, fella. Yep.
Alright. What's the opposite of the color green?
Not exactly
Yellow?
a welcome home party. Well, you warned me. I'll fill you in some more later.
Oh. Is it really purple?
Mr. Morgan, you don't look very well.
I'm not
I mean,
happy.
opposites don't really work for colors.
I fear
At
I'm
least,
pretty
not
sick.
really. I mean, it's like kind
I'm
of, but
so sorry.
not.
You seem well, on the other hand.
Yes, son. I've stopped all that silly business. I think I'm okay.
Well, that's wonderful news. How?
I don't know. I met a Catholic lady, a nun, and we prayed, and it was lifted. The curse was lifted.
Good.
I can't believe it. Really, I can't. All those years I wasted.
Nah. But if the opposite of yeah, wait, how's the opposite of green red? Cuz like I feel like purple and yellow are opposites. Yellow and purple are opposites. Yeah. I've heard orange is opposite to blue. I don't believe it. I'm gonna respectfully disagree with people who know more about color than I will ever know. It feels wrong to me. Aw, that's funny. Yeah, I'll be honest, I truly do not know much about color. Like, color theory seems like a thing that would be really fascinating to learn, but would honestly probably be, like, too complicated for me. I don't know who's singing, but it's nice to hear. It's very rare you'll hear somebody singing at this point in the game. Ooh. Dare I say it, but I think Arthur Morgan's looking fine on this day. Now, I'll tell you what, I didn't major in art, but no, that's a work of art right there.
Ah, how did you get on, Mr. Morgan?
Just dandy. Just get up.
What?
Get up!
What is wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Nothing at all.
What are you doing?
Something I should have done a long time ago. Get your bag. Is this it?
I don't understand.
I ain't gonna kill you, though I probably should. You disgust me. And you shame us. If we could be shamed any more than we already are, that should do. Go!
I don't understand you. What are you doing?
Go and get a job!
You know, they say the sick delude themselves. I was your friend.
You and me, we ain't decent. But those folk, they was. Now here, take that. Take that and get lost!
I'm
leaving.
Oh, poor Arthur. I love that scene though. Oh yeah. Yeah. I know that's always such like an odd perspective you have, and I don't know. At least for me, it's really hard to like experience it without kind of losing it, because I don't know. At least for me.
I'm just
Yeah.
so worried
Oh.
about Karen, Arthur.
Why?
You know why? She's gonna kill herself when she hits the liquor.
Sure, but I guess that's her choice. I'll try speaking with her.
Thanks, Arthur. I'll try too. But we both know it won't work.
Oh. But you know, I was gonna mention that like the worst pain I've ever been in my life is like migraines, and like it's not until I stop having a migraine that I'm like, oh man, it's so great not having like your brain constantly be in pain. And it's like, you know, it's probably the same way with most kind of not injuries, but you know. Oh. Physical ailments. That's the word I was searching for. Yeah, shoot, thinking about it. What's my next mission other than that? Take me to Valentine. I really like to drink that fancy wine. Well, thanks. Likewise. Honestly, that's probably my one true fear that still remains. Is like, I don't know, because I've been afraid of various things in my life, and even to this day, I still kind of have, like, not necessarily like phobias, because it's not that bad, but like, I can't handle certain things. Like, I don't know, take even like lizards, for example, and I'm talking like, you know, your classic, common, brown, everyday lizard. I don't know what kind they are or what they're called, but we have some that they're kind of like regular small lizards, but they have like blue tails and kind of like a black body. And I don't know what those guys are called, but they're kind of neat looking. I do like seeing them, but like instinctively, I don't know. They just kind of make me get away from them. They're not geckos, I don't think. They're just like a blue-tailed lizard.
Up top there, friend. I'll have you neatened up in no time.
If anything, I would maybe say they might be a skink, but I don't quite know what a skink is. See, are you partial to any hairstyles?
Old Ned died. He went straight home from the poker table and threw the back of the skull all over the yard. I warned him too.
Yeah, Tommy told me about that.
Things are
Taking
good.
off a fine mustache damn near breaks my heart. But whatever the customer wants. Good, clean
Either
part.
this.
I bet you got a lady on your mind.
Nah, I actually got lizards.
Okay.
Got lizards on my lizard brain.
Thanks for your assistance.
Actually, it's kind of funny that, you know, the term lizard brain, because I feel like that's what activates whenever like a lizard, a bug, or any kind of like small critter just like comes near me. I just have this like instinctual like rejection of it, of like I want to get away from it, and I want it to get away from me. So I still do have like that kind of fear. So it's like the same thing if it's like if you just get surprised, you know, you're just gonna probably like back up away from it, or maybe, I don't know, or a little scream. Ooh. Oh man, a 2-foot skink would probably freak me the fuck out. I don't know. It's kind of weird. There's like a limit to like how big an animal is and how little it freaks me out. You know, where like like a Komodo dragon doesn't freak me out as much, as like a regular small lizard. But like a snake, I don't know. Snakes are pretty terrifying. Like, if a snake, like, lunged at me, I'd probably have a fucking heart attack before it bit me. Also, ow.
Come on, pal.
Thinking about it, skinks are kind of cute, I think. If I'm picturing a skink correctly in my head. Yeah, so, let's see. Skink. Show me a skink, Google. Oh yeah! Yeah, skinks rule, actually. Look at those guys. Yeah, and look! There it is! Yeah, the blue-tailed skink. I'm pretty sure that's the exact lizard I was thinking of.
Damn fine weather, ain't it?
Sure is good.
Alright, let's see. Blue-tailed lizard. Hmm. Yeah, the official name for it is like the Plestodon facidus? Yeah, it's a North American lizard. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, they're like black and yellow, and then their tail turns blue, starts like light blue, and then gets darker as it goes down. But then,
Ain't too smart sneaking up on a fella at night.
yeah, and apparently those are the juveniles, and then the adult male is like brown. It's like brown, got like yellow stripes, and like a red head. Like a red chin. That's interesting. But yeah, I don't know. Honestly, like anything I can picture like moving fast towards me, I don't like it. But I don't know. It's weird. So, sometimes I'm okay, sometimes I'm not. Like I think I could be okay hanging out with a lizard or, you know, interacting with one. A frog, I don't think so. Like, I don't know. It would have to be like a cute looking frog and not weird. But like most frogs, I don't like. Like rats? Rats are cute. I would love to hold me a little rat. Like most furry creatures, I don't know. It's not a true furry creature that I'm afraid of. Even if it's something like birds too. Like, you know, a hawk could like claw my eyes out, but I'm not afraid of a hawk. Every time I see a hawk, I'm like, oh look, it's a hawk. Oh man, honestly, I haven't seen them in a while, but I love seeing hummingbirds. Those are one of my favorite birds. The hummingbirds are so fucking cool. But yeah, anyway, went off on a long tangent there. But that was basically saying my one true fear is like is pain / torture. Like that's only one thing I truly fear, because I don't particularly fear death. I used to be really afraid of the dark as a kid. Now I just walk around in the dark all the time. So the dark's cool now. Like the ocean and like sea monsters used to terrify me as a kid, and now they kind of fascinate me. And I'm not afraid of the ocean. I'm just not a fan of it now. I mean, I don't mind swimming, but it's been a while since I've actually swum. Swam? Swam? Swam. Oh. Yeah, I totally get that.
Okay then.
Damn, that's a pretty sky. Alright, well, I think I've done enough wandering around. Let's go do that. Oh yeah. Oh. I don't know, does the Midwest not have a particular amount of light pollution? Yeah, because I'll be honest, like, sometimes when you're looking up at the night sky in Red Dead 2, it feels, like, unrealistic. It's like you can almost see, like, fucking galaxies. And it's like, you know, you can actually see a lot of the stars and a lot more stuff, but because of all the light pollution we make as humans, you get to see less of the night sky, which sucks. Oh yeah, no, I wasn't saying it wasn't legitimate. I just cause like I don't know, when I've gone out to like the mountains, usually the night sky looks pretty out there. Lucky. I mean, I can see the stars pretty well too. I just usually I'm not outside all that often. Not as good as probably some other places though. Probably not as good as where you live. I don't know. Do you want something kind of sad that's like entirely my fault? And I just, this is like a thing I probably shouldn't feel bad about, but I do. Like I don't even want to admit it, but actually in my room where I sleep, I have like 2 skylights directly above my bed, and I got blinds for the skylight because like the skylights are really nice at night, you know, when you can like look up and see the stars out the window. It's really cool, but it sucks for sleeping because if you're like trying to sleep and it's during the day, you're just gonna get a bunch of light shining down your face, and it's like I wanna be able to sleep during the day, so I have blinds on my skylights. I mean, I can always move them, and sometimes I do, but most of the time I don't. And I feel a little bit bad about that. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and open up my skylights as I let this cutscene play.
Ah, there he is. Old Black Lung Morgan.
Shut up.
Was you followed?
Excuse me?
Was you followed?
You know who you're talking to.
I ain't sure. I ain't sure about much no more. All I know is there's law whenever you're around.
Is that so? Because it seems to me that since you've been riding with us, there ain't been nothing but trouble. Stirring things up all the time, getting in Dutch's ear. Seems wherever you is, there's Pinkertons and vice versa. So you better watch your goddamn mouth, boy! Or...
Take it easy, cowboy. You're gonna do yourself a mischief way you're heading.
Micah, shut it!
He started it! Dutch says we is to go on with plans to create a diversion. We gotta get some explosives to blow up the bridge. Keep the army out of here a few days.
I think it's a real bad idea.
I don't think Dutch cares too much. What you think?
That's clear.
We gotta confuse him one last time. Then he and I will head to Blackwater, collect the money, and help everyone leave. He's got a boat lined up.
Blackwater's a fool's errand. Everyone knows it. Even a greedy moron like you.
It's Dutch's choice, Arthur. You're just a senior gun, same as the rest of us. Only you ain't well.
I'm fine.
Then you'll do Dutch's bidding, which is robbing a stage that's coming from Annisburg full of explosives.
Rob a stage? All we seem to ever do is rob a stage, you and me.
Not me, you two. I got my own planning to do. You boys got this.
Shit. Guess we have. Come on, Arthur.
And Cowpoke, take it easy. You could do with a vacation, hmm?
All right, let's go.
Alrighty. So, fun fact, if I, you know, turn all the lights off in my room and open up my blind, I can see 4 whole stars out my window. I know, pretty impressive, huh?
Pair of them are becoming unhinged. You hear about Dutch killing Cornwall?
Hey, hold up a second. Pinkerton Patrol, over there. Okay, I think we're clear. Let's head off.
So, what were you talking about before?
Well, that needed to be done.
Right now? With the Pinkertons breathing down our necks?
See, I'm starting to think that you've gone soft, Morgan. Ah! Oh! Okay, let's hold up here. So, the wagon will be coming from that way, down from Annisburg. It'll take the 2 of us to stop it completely, or it'll never get done. So, I was thinking, you go play dead, and I'll take care of him.
No, I'm the better shot, and you're the better actor. No, you play dead, and I'll cover you.
I got that. I got that. Oh, that's them coming now, I think. It'll be quite the show. Let's see if we can get this back to camp without blowing ourselves up. Nice shooting back there.
Nice drunk playing.
Comes naturally. I could use a drink after that.
Yeah, no. Just never goes easy no more, does it? Yes, you are.
God damn it! Still more behind us. Oh, shit! They're aiming for the dynamite! I'm all right, Arthur. Here come more of them! We need to deal with this. You're leading them right back to camp.
What do you think I'm doing? Okay. I don't see any more.
All right. Oh, that was close. Don't reckon I'm cut out to be a dynamite wagon driver.
Killing a bunch of folks so we can rob some dynamite, blow up a bridge. This make any sense to you?
It's a distraction. So it ain't meant to make sense.
It should to us. It's our plan.
You know, I've had it with the moaning. Look, there's Micah up ahead.
Great. Whoa!
So, you got it?
We got it. Yes, we got it.
What's wrong, Arthur?
Nothing at all, boss.
John, go drive this over to Bacchus Bridge. Get it hidden near there.
He really does think
Bill,
he's in charge.
You go on ahead. I need to speak with Arthur. Good work, son.
What's going on?
Listen, I know we ain't always seen eye to eye, and you find me irritating and a threat, and I like to annoy you. But right now, I need better from you, Arthur.
Okay, Micah. Whatever you say.
I ain't the bad guy you think I am, Arthur. But I am a survivor. Stick with me and you'll live. Oh, the bridge is probably a two-man job. You should probably go help Marston.
Why don't you?
Like I said, Dutch and I got planning to do for the train. There's a big picture here, Arthur. Trust me.
Micah, what a sleazeball. I will say, I do find it funny just how much he's, like, kind of parroting Dutch during that bit of dialogue. Where he's, like, calling Arthur son, and he's like, I need better from you, Arthur. And he's, like, just very clearly, like, parroting Dutch.
Morning.
There she is.
I was,
Leaving again?
Yes, just leaving. I'll see you soon.
Perhaps.
What do you mean?
Well, if I was you, I'd disappear too. This is all pretty much over.
I'll be back.
No, you won't. Let's not pretend no more. Get out of here.
I'll miss you, Arthur. You've been a fine friend to me.
No, let's not get over sentimental. Well, the place is quiet. Get out of here. You go with my blessing.
Thank you, Arthur.
Found a friend looking for you.
Mr. Morgan.
Sir.
How are you?
A little better.
I hope so.
How can I help you?
I'm sorry to impose on you again, but I believe I've made progress brokering peace.
You have?
I believe so. Colonel Favors has agreed to a meeting to discuss and maybe resolve his alleged grievances and mine. Now, he has lied to me more times than I care to remember, but maybe this time he must want peace. Why could he possibly want to humiliate us further?
We got words for his kind, but they're colloquial.
Perhaps I could make one last request. My men are not allowed to carry arms.
You want us to keep the peace?
Yeah, it'll be a lot of dull talking and ceremony. But I feel with some non-tribe members present, their chances of lying or worse will be reduced.
Will you, Arthur?
It ain't my business, brother.
No, I know. But it is mine. Do it for me?
Charles,
I've saved your life. Do it for me.
Sure. Come on. You owe this man. You should have him do your negotiations.
Let's go.
This way. I also have some men meeting me there. I wasn't sure if you'd be able to help. Thank you for doing this, both of you. You have already done so much.
Ain't a problem. Just hope nobody recognizes me. I've had a few run-ins with the army recently.
I wish we could have done more to control the situation. Dutch shouldn't have gotten involved. Now Eagle Flies is under arrest.
It certainly won't help our case today.
I will find a way to help him. I promise you.
I just hope Colonel Favors can be reasoned with. I am not asking for very much, but when our people are sick and hungry, and we find our medicine and supplies are being deliberately withheld, how can we not view that as something personal? When they destroy our sacred sites, how can I convince Eagle Flies and the others that they shouldn't fight back?
Maybe that's part of the reason they're doing these things. Because they want you to fight. Be able to say, look, you see how these savages behave?
Perhaps. Thank you for helping Captain Monroe to retrieve those vaccines, Arthur. He will be at the meeting and is one person who knows the true situation, at least. I still have hope that we can come to an agreement. Here we are. There's my men up ahead. Hello. Wichasha Kila Kula Wichiampi, Hiopo, Bunyapi Ktelo. This way.
Whoa.
Colonel Favors, Captain Monroe, we come in peace.
Hello again. Who are these two?
They're friends of my people.
Interesting looking fellows.
Yeah, they won't cause any trouble.
Well, I should hope not. Listen, Mr.
Chief.
Yes, Mr. I can't say that silly name.
In English, they call me Rainsfall.
Yes, I'm sure they do. Listen, we're all Americans here, and we want an outcome. But quite frankly, I'm confused. Your men are little more than criminals, in my opinion. Keep breaking peace treaties we've made, causing disturbances in everybody's lives. But I pride myself on being a gentleman. Really, I do. But there are limits. So, let me be very... You okay, man? Someone. Jackson, take him away. Where was I?
You're a gentleman with limits?
Are you being facetious, sir?
Come this way, buddy.
I said, are you being facetious, Captain Monroe?
No, sir, I am not.
Chief Rains.
That's, Rainsfall.
Exactly. Chief Rains, the thing
It's quite a
is,
cough.
the federal government.
Sure.
That I handle
Wait here.
this situation.
I'll fetch you some water.
I'll be fine. Thank you.
No. You know he's going to have Monroe court-martialed. Or attempt to. He's going to make a disgrace of him.
Monroe? Seems likable enough for a West Pointer. Why?
You know what Favors is like. Because he thinks it's right. Because he thinks Monroe is a patsy. Or a spy. He's convinced he had something to do with those vaccines getting stolen. He thinks Monroe is going to force him into making a concession with the Indians. So he removes Monroe.
Removes how?
Favors wants him tried for treason and hanged.
Why does Favors care about the Indians?
Because he doesn't want to back down. His whole professional life. You know what they say about him. Hightail Favors. The man who missed a battle.
Poor Monroe. Kinda liked him.
I know. Well, still, he's kind of stuck up.
Your men violated the treaty. That treaty is null and void. I have been appointed to...
Feeling better?
Yeah. Come on. Let's go.
The lands you currently occupy belong to the United States government. Why is this so confusing, sir? Why?
Good day, Colonel Favors.
Well, that was remarkably unproductive. I'm afraid the federal government was quite clear, Colonel, that it wanted peace, and peace for all, and that the treaty had not been broken by anybody.
Oh, is that so, sir? And did it want impudence, sir, from a junior officer in public? Was that its plan too, sir? You insult me. You insult the regiment. Arrest this man.
Arrest me?
Gross insubordination. Disobeying an order. Treason.
Are you mad?
You had those vaccines stolen. You disrupted a negotiation.
Let him go.
This is all getting out of hand.
Aye.
Captain Monroe, let's get out of here.
Aye,
if
aye.
I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut and me go? I don't want to kill this man, but shall.
Son of a bitch.
Charles, Captain Monroe, mount up now. We're getting out of here.
Time to get out of here. Come on. I'll kill you. Okay? Think about what you're doing. Open fire on them. Out this way. Come on.
All right now. Okay. Yep.
Coming after us. Got you out there, fast. You're in the strange deep. I can't shoot you, man. Yeah, we can. Who ain't coming up? We should scalp you, see how you look. Hold your fire! More on the left! Head to the tree for Baghdad! Go! Find some cover! Protect Monroe! Come on!
Come on, Captain. Can you shoot?
I can't do it!
They're trying to kill you.
I swore an oath! Go to hell! That's it for you! Down, down! You're dead. What's our plan here?
Find a low, then make for the valley.
Push it up! I am sorry, Mr. Monroe.
Just hold. Let's go. Captain Monroe, you're with me. Let's go, boy. Hop on, Captain. We sure they don't want to hang around here.
Come on, follow me! We got more coming in!
I think we're finally in the clear. Everybody okay?
Not really. What do we do now?
You get out of here. Fast.
Come on, follow me!
What do we do now?
You get out of here. Fast. Take you to the station.
I can't believe that just happened. I've been an army man my whole life.
I heard them talking. They was gonna have you hanged for treason. You can't die for those fools.
And what about the chief?
We'll do what we can.
I guess I won't be submitting my report.
I wouldn't think so.
Hold.
Get out of here, Captain Monroe.
I fear it may be Mr. Monroe from now on.
I'm sorry about your career. Here. Here's some money. You take it and get out of here and start a new life somewhere. I hear Tahiti's nice.
Thank you.
Just hop on a train to Saint Denis, jump on a boat, but avoid Guam.
Where?
Forget about it.
Meet me at the reservation.
Morgan! Are you okay?
Well, never better. What are you doing here?
Well, I'm on my way down to Mexico. They're finally sending me on a mission. Brother Dorkins is very jealous. What's wrong?
I'm dying, sister.
Okay?
Yeah, I got TB. I got it. Beating a man to death for a few bucks. I've lived a bad life, sister.
We've all lived bad lives, Mr. Morgan. We all sin. But I know you.
You don't know me.
Forgive me, but that's the problem. You don't know you.
What do you mean?
I don't know, but whenever we happen to meet, you're always helping people and smiling.
I had a son. He passed away. I had a girl who loved me. I threw that away. My mama died when I was a kid. And my daddy, well, I watched him die. And it weren't soon enough.
My husband died a long time ago. Life is full of pain. But there is also love and beauty.
What am I gonna do now?
Be grateful that for the first time, you see your life clearly.
Sure.
Perhaps you could help somebody. Helping makes you really happy.
But I still don't believe in nothing.
Often, neither do I.
Huh?
But then I meet someone like you, and everything makes sense.
You're too smart for me, sister. I guess I'm afraid.
There is nothing to be afraid of, Mr. Morgan. Take a gamble that love exists and do a loving act.
All aboard? I shall try.
I know you will. Goodbye, goodbye, Mr. Morgan. Goodbye.
Sister?
Oh man, I love that scene.
Happy to assist you in a moment.
Yeah, come on, pal. I gotta give you
Nothing like
30
fresh
bucks
start.
because I fought the
Valet
army and
service?
saved a good man.
Thanks.
Alright. Alright.
Well, here we are. And my ass isn't too flattened either.
Good riding with you. Appreciate it.
Alright. You know, honestly, I think I might call it here. How long have I been going for? 3 hours. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here.
Evening.
Alright, well, peace out, and good night.